Hello friends, hello church, back home in the US. I'm Josh, I'm here with my wife Lily in on the Tubu River in North Kalimantan with the Punan people. God is at work here as he so faithfully has been until now in this ministry, and the last 2 weeks we've been here in Now village. Last night we had the opportunity to preach and exhort about 75 people, mostly young people and a few middle-aged people. We exhorted them and preached out of Joshua 24:15. Choose this day who you will serve, either the gods of your ancestors or the Lord. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Lily conveyed to them that we can test those spirits that they fear. We can test whether they are true or not. We do not have to follow them, just like Gideon tested the Lord and Elijah tested the gods, the Baal, and the 450 prophets. We can also test who is the Lord God Almighty, or the spirits of their ancestors. We also gave the demonstration of the vegetable called ubi, that we cooked it in the fire. They believe that calls spirits that can create the weather to go dark, and a disaster will come upon their village if they bake the ubi with fire. We demonstrated this week that is not going to happen. We cooked the ubi as you saw, and we ate it, and 4 days passed and nothing bad happened to us. Last night I stood before them and I said to them, 4 days ago I cooked this ubi vegetable and me and Lily ate it and nothing happened. They all rejoiced with shouts when we said that. They were very happy to hear that, as we told them they don't have to be slaves to the things they fear, but they can trust in the promises of God, which are much more certain. The authority of God over the authority of whatever they have believed in through their ancestors until now. We also had the opportunity to walk through this village. 3.5 months ago, we gave away the Kalumi audio Bibles with the Gospel of Luke in the Punan language, and we had the opportunity to walk through the village, and they're just displayed everywhere. Everybody that has one is using it daily. We were walking and Lily noticed 2 older women sitting on their front porch listening to the Gospel of Luke, and we walked over and we sat down with them and Lily spoke to them, and they're listening to it every night before they go to bed every day. And they are also listening to the worship songs in their language that are on those devices that you guys helped provide. And they've memorized the worship songs. They're listening to the Gospel of Luke every day. The testimonies that we're hearing is similar to that all over the place. Everybody that has one of those is using it every day to hear the story of Jesus. So we sat down with them and we shared the gospel with them, and of course we have plans to maintain a relationship with them. We're here walking around the village, and we just passed one house, and some older ladies are sitting here listening to the Gospel of Luke that I gave them a few months ago. They are using it daily, I would say, because the markings on the device are wearing out. That's going to going to be our plan, is to have relationships with these people as we circulate the 5 villages on the Punan Tubu River on a monthly or bi-monthly basis. It is more expensive now. Believe it or not, we've discovered that the price to come to the Tubu River, it's an 8-hour to 9-hour or worse ride in a truck in a jungle road, which is very difficult. And then after that, it's hours on foot through the forest or hours on the river in the boats. And the cost that they price to take you out here, the local people, is quite expensive. It's around $800 a trip. It's like a plane ticket, but they charge. I mean, it's risking their life, their vehicle, their boats as well, and they really don't have any other way of making money, so they really take advantage of that. So that's the condition. It is more expensive to actually come out here. That's why when we come, we stay for a few weeks at a time, and we're going to try and circulate monthly or bi-monthly as long as we can afford that. And of course, it's worth it to bring the gospel here where God is working, bringing these people out of the fear. We also have plans to perhaps purchase our own small boat so that we don't have to pay a guide. It would be much more affordable to pay the $300-400 for the boat one time and then take it up there ourselves. That'll save a lot of money each time. Also, it would be more affordable to actually purchase a car, whereas 1 year traveling regularly to the Tubu River is the same price as buying a car for $5,000 maybe, because it's like $800 a time if we're going there every month to every 2 months. It's expensive. Hoping to bring many blessings this Christmas as well to this village and the 5 Tubu villages. The church here is extremely poor. The pastor that is here makes about $1,300-1,200 a year, and that you can imagine the conditions on living on less than $2,000 a year. The church is empty. It's quite sad, and so I'm hoping to bring blessings here as we see what the needs are, and for anyone who would like to give a Christmas gift. Also hoping to find those of you who would like to sponsor people, young people from the Punan villages to go to Bible school. It's extremely affordable to get a bachelor's degree at the local theology school in Malinao, about 8 hours away, 15 hours away from the Punan villages. They come down to the city, they live there. It's literally about $250 a semester. It comes close to $600 a year for 3 years. We hope to find sponsors for that. Also, there are needs for the dormitories as well. As we find names, we make relationships with those here. We keep in touch with them. We invite them to our house in Malinao once a week to come and worship with us there. As they go to school, we keep in touch to see how they're doing. You guys can keep in touch with them and through us, through letters, back and forth. We hope to find sponsors. I mean, like my mom said, the price of an entire year of Bible college for one of these students is practically the same price as sending 2 of your kids to summer camp for a week. We love ourselves. We spend a lot on ourselves. We do also love Punan people. We hope to see them thrive in ways that only we can help them do. By sending them to Bible school and seeing them grow in their faith through that, through these opportunities they might not have otherwise. said, talk to you soon.